Let's review some basic vowel rules. To start, when is Y a vowel? At the beginning of a word or syllable, Y is a consonant and says y, as in yes, yet, and canyon. Anywhere else in the word, Y is a vowel. So at the end of a one-syllable word, Y says I, as in my, try, and buy. At the end of a multisyllabic word, Y usually says E, as in happy or candy. But of course, we all know Y can also say I at the end of a two-syllable word. Reply, July. In the middle of a closed syllable, Y says I, like in gym or myth. Y can also be a member of a vowel team, like in AY, EY, or OY. To review, Y is a consonant at the beginning of a word. Y is a vowel anywhere else and can say I, E, or I. How about W? W is never a vowel. W is always a consonant or a member of a vowel team. Now let's address the two sounds of long U. As we mentioned a little earlier, the long U really makes two different sounds. Those sounds are U and oo. Pronounce U and listen carefully. Do you hear the Y sound in U? The reason for both sounds, U and oo, is an articulation issue. Try pronouncing the word rule saying U instead of oo. U, ul. That's hard to say, isn't it? Therefore, we use the oo to pronounce the word rule. Unless students know this, the long U sound can be an issue, particularly in open syllables as they try to force out that U sound. So they try to say br, U, or st, U, instead of the oo sound for brew or stew. The fact that long U makes two sounds is true, regardless of the spelling of U. In your manual, you'll see a number of different examples. Silent E. The important point here is that a single E at the end of a word is almost always silent. But that E is still hard at work. It can be a magic E making the preceding vowel long. It can be making the C say its soft sound, as in twice, trace, lance, and fence. E can also make G say J, as in strange or stage. The silent E can be part of a short vowel pointer, as in DGE. An interesting rule is that no English word ends in V. Always add a silent E, as in olive or give or live. That V always has an E after it. When we spell this sound, S, we add an E at the end of the word, as in false, or horse, or spouse. More detail will follow about this spelling later in training. The important point is that a single E at the end of a word is almost always silent. One of the rules most of us learned in our school days is I before E. You use I before E except after C, unless it says A, as in neighbor and way. In your manual, there are some examples of I before E. This is just a quick overview of basic vowel rules before we turn to basic consonant rules.